You would
Do you
notice
wanna?
that Bubbles like does like a thing where like the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards like a, and you can sense what
Mm.
Bubbles is thinking like, really? You think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I was just gonna look at him. I was like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man and go like, oh, it's okay. She wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth, and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate like I can't even talk.
I think that's the
Uh,
benefit.
Yeah, that's
fine,
true.
okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's
Go, go,
what's what's that then?
go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because Nagacinta's in bits on the floor.
Maybe.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Kinda freaky.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you alright, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. You would notice that Bubbles does a thing where the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking, like, really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I was just gonna look at him. I was like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man? A girl like, oh, it's okay. She wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth, and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate, like, I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah,
Fine,
that's true.
okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Like, go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because Nagacinta's in bits on the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. Notice that Bubbles does a thing where the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking, like, really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I was just gonna look at him. I was like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man? A girl like, oh, it's okay. She wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth. And just, you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate, like, I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Like, go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because now Jacinta's in bits on the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hello, everybody. What would we say again? We say,
Vamos amigos.
Vamos amigos. We're live. Sorry. Vamos amigos.
It is.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Into the Multiverse. Into the Multiverse is a series of D&D campaigns, all set in the world of Gostar. And each campaign exists in an alternate timeline or reality of Gostar. And this one follows the story of the Evil Bottoms. And so I'll be doing a quick recap very shortly, but just to start off the stream, I'm going to go around to everyone. We have a few people missing this week, but I'm going to go around to each one of you and get you all to introduce yourselves. So, starting with yourself, Sharis, would you like to introduce Meki?
Yes. Hi, I'm Sharis. I play the wild magic sorcerer Meki, who is a very happy little bumpkin gardener. And he is adventuring along with Elwyn, who is a 12-year-old cleric that he's kind of a guardian of at the moment. Last session he was trying desperately to not let Elwyn have some tequila. That's the main thing. And yeah, now they're in a bit of a predicament, so let's see what happens.
Nice.
Go team!
Go team! Amazing. Thank you very much, Sharis. So, Elwyn, Cass playing Elwyn can't be with us today. So we'll just, maybe you can play Elwyn, or we can just have Elwyn kind of low-key in the background doing little 12-year-old
Yeah, I can do
stuff.
like a low-key Elwyn.
Okay, perfect.
Though I don't have her stats, but I can
alright.
just say everything.
No
But you
problem.
have her.
I mean, she is very mischievous.
She is quite mischievous, yeah.
Will Elwyn drink tequila in this episode? Stay tuned.
Who knows? Stay tuned.
Beautiful. Okay, so then we've got the Cracked Bell, played by yourself, David.
So I'm David. I play the Cracked Bell. I'm big. I'm blue, and I will cry for you.
That's new.
We.
I love it. Oh, that's it?
It's not.
Oh, that's, okay, sorry.
I wear a bell on my head.
Yes.
I'm a paladin. I'm emotional. I don't like violence. I don't like mercenaries, as people would have found that in the last episode. And I don't know what I'm doing here. But it's surely a redemption arc, and that is all that you need to know for now.
Amazing. Thank you.
I love him.
Oh my lord. Okay, thank you very much. And we have yourself back, Rose, and you're playing Audacity. Would you like to introduce yourself in Audacity a little bit?
Yeah. So, yeah, my name's Rose. I play the pink twink tiefling with a very big gun and very trashy trashy clothing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of jewelry, which is actually really cheap. And they
Nice.
just like to look very expensive.
Sweet. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And more about
It's
what
lovely
Audacity...
to have you back, Rose.
It is.
It's so nice to hear your voice again. It has a lovely finish to it.
Oh my god, Potato!
I wonder where this was going.
It's something you just know, like if Potato's cutting in during the introductions, there's some sort of bomb.
She just read that out of her journal of jokes.
Ah,
It's a journal of jokes.
Oh my god.
I've been ready for a while.
surprise. Well, thank you very, very much, Rose. That was spot on. Lujurio cannot make it this session. Juanjo is away on a romantic endeavor. However, Lujurio passed out in the last session, is now experiencing a concussion, so Lujurio will be dealing with that for this game. So then moving on, we've got yourself, Patema. You're playing Knives for Hands Jones.
Yes, I am. I play Knives for Hands Jones, who is a Gith Yankee who has had their hands and wrists and the ends of their arms replaced with swords. Hence the name Knives for Hands Jones.
Inaccuracy.
Wow, thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much. That was beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And then finally, we have yourself, Jade. You're playing Drip.
Hello, I'm Jade and I play Drip.
Woo!
I am a water genasi monk who doesn't like to be called Drippy. And that's pretty much everything.
Spot on. Beautiful. And hello, everyone. My name is Gabriel Galway. I'm the DM or the Dungeon Master. I tell the story. And throw things in front of these players and they have to react to them. And together we create this interactive story where their characters move through this world that I've built. And we'll see where they end up this week. So, doing a quick recap of everything so far. This wonderful group, the Evil Bottoms, was magically teleported to a pine woods in the Vale, one of the realms in Gostar. From different parts of the world, from wherever they were. And they made their way from there to the city of, or the small town of Tavenlock, which is right by this big lake. They rowed across on a small boat. On their way here, they also saw one of the Fey Lords, Titus, was attacked or somewhat kind of had an encounter with some strange individual who emerged from a portal, stuck his fingers in his head, and Titus collapsed to the ground. The Evil Bottoms rode frantically past that and made their way to town. Here, they discovered that the chef, Mario, had been kidnapped by a bunch of goblins. They made their way to the cave where the goblins were. They saved Mario, brought him back, and were rewarded. And when they did come back from the cave, they discovered that Tavenlock is absolutely packed with adventurers and treasure hunters and the likes, all searching for this magical ring that they have, that rumors have been spreading around the place that, ooh, someone subscribed to us. And so, thank you very much. So, scrambling around the place, they're looking for this ring based on a rumor. They know it's around Tavenlock somewhere. And the Winter King is looking for it and is giving a massive reward for anyone who finds it. You've met a couple of, like a small gang of treasure hunters in this town. Knives for Hands Jones was trying to team up with them, but unfortunately it didn't quite convince all of them to have the entire group follow along with them. And so the next morning, after going to meet up with them in Mario's restaurant, everything got a bit tense with them and they started to lash out and fight back. You managed to dispatch of most of the team and the rest ran off, running away with this magical ring that they found that they believed originally was the Winter Ring, but it was not. It was something else, and it made the leader of the group vomit maggots. And so they headed off, and in that moment, Audacity, you're making your way to Mario's restaurant. These two guys run past you, kind of bash past you, shooting behind them, and families and children are running and escaping this restaurant. And you come in here to see the whole place kind of a bit disheveled, bashed up. And there's an unconscious Lucurio on the floor, and Mario is handing out magical burgers to everyone to patch them all up. And that's where we're gonna jump into this game.
Oh, do we get healing from the magic burgers?
Yeah, so everyone, you all get, let's say 10 temporary hit points from the magical burgers.
Ah, sweet.
Nice.
So everyone's kind of just chilling in here. One of the windows is smashed in and broken. And the group is kind of just now sitting around the place at tables and chairs, or sitting on the counter, wherever you are. Just eating some burgers, I guess. So that's where we'll pick up. Going around, actually, everyone, I'll go, before we get to yourself, Audacity, we'll go around and just see how everyone is doing in this restaurant, and just give you a second to kind of fill us in on exactly what you're doing as Audacity makes her way into the restaurant. So, Knives for Hands Jones, what are you up to right now?
She's kind of like leaning down to one of the burgers, but like she can't really. She's using her knives to like prop her up.
Mm-hmm.
So as if she's like leaning on her fists or something. And she's just eating one of the burgers. She fucking needs it.
Perfect, amazing. Drip, what are you doing?
I think maybe I'm just over in the corner near the kitchen, just maybe playing around with some of the water from the tap.
Perfect.
Maybe washing out some wounds or something that I might have gotten from the last 20 minutes or 30 minutes of the battle.
Perfect, super. The Cracked Bell, what are you up to?
I'm sitting cross-legged, breathing heavily, but trying to steady my breath. My veins are pumping hot blood. I'm trying to calm myself.
Thank you. So you're probably like in the line of sight for Audacity there, like just sitting cross-legged in the center of the room. Okay. And Meki, what are you up to?
He's just kind of sitting propped up against the counter, just eating one of the burgers, but kind of was hyperventilating through his nose, like.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. Thank you.
Wonderful. And we can say also Mario's there, and he's come back and he's handed out all the burgers. And he's just, oh, mamma mia! the restaurant is ruined. It's a destruction all over the place. It is okay. It is not your problem. These treasure hunters, they think they can walk into this restaurant and throw people through the window and blow, shooting at the whatever, the ground. Terrible people. So Audacity.
Breathing more heavily as he speaks again.
So with that, a familiar sight enters the restaurant. How are you reacting to everything, Audacity?
Audacity's kind of just like trying to not to step on the broken glass on the ground and just like ugh. just dodging all the mess. I look up at the group. I was gone for not a long time, actually. What happened? Who were those people? Why is there glass on the floor?
We were making a deal at
That's so good. I love that.
it didn't work out, and they tried to kill us.
The people who just ran out?
Not the children.
Did you see them?
Yeah, I saw this tiefling.
Did we fight a tiefling?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We did.
He was a tiefling. He had a cowboy hat on.
I didn't see that. I didn't really notice.
Yes, that one. He tried to kill you. Why? What happened?
He was a mercenary.
Oh.
Oh my lord.
Searching for a ring of some sort. Some king's ring.
They wanted a ring.
We
The
have
ring
a
we
ring.
got from the toilet.
You what?
Yeah, but they took the ring. They're going to see the Winter King.
Wait, you're telling me the magical ring everyone's been talking about
We
was
found it in the toilet.
in the toilet,
Yes.
and now the tiefling has it.
Yes.
Oh, right.
It made him. You see Fredericks at this point kind of pipe you up like, it made him vomit maggots. There's maggots all over the floor. This is not a very nice ring. Don't know why everyone wants it.
That seems odd. What toilet? Where?
Sorry, leave you talk away.
It was the toilet by the tavern, Berry's toilet. He said that the ring was lost in the bottomless pit, and I asked him where was the bottomless pit, and he said, well, there is no bottomless pit. I said, where is the nearly bottomless pit? And he said that the toilet was pretty bottomless.
Oh my god. But Dave, I've got to give you an inspiration if you don't have one already.
I don't. Woo.
Alright.
You're sure? You're absolutely sure that was the ring that people have been talking about?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I look at the rest of the party members.
I just shake my bell.
Wow.
Meki's, you'll just see two hands just on the counter, and you'll see him just peer up. You'll just see his eyes and his hat, and he was like, "It didn't look very icy, more maggoty and covered in poo. So I guess we can't really know for sure." And it would just sink back down again.
Okay.
Do you think we could find... Well, where do you think this ring that they're looking for is? Does anyone here... I'll project my voice. Know of a nearly bottomless pit where possibly we could find this ring to curtail these horrible mercenaries?
Oh my god, that took a turn.
We could find. There's lots of toilets.
I don't think that is the answer.
That's where I found the last ring.
And that didn't do anything good for anyone.
Who told you it was in a bottomless pit?
Beery, I think. Was it Beery?
Yeah, he said it was a rumor. That one of the rumors going around is that it's in a bottomless pit.
How would a bottomless pit even exist? I don't get it. And he just keeps eating his burger.
You rest up. You need your strength. Don't be worrying about these incredible thoughts and like a bottomless pit and a magic rings. You need to put some meat on your bones before you go and do any adventuring, okay? This gives you another burger.
He's just holding two burgers going from one to the other.
I also grab a burger.
Absolutely. Burgers on the house. Ah, wait, Audacity. I've been meaning to give you one of my family's heirlooms to say thank you for all of the blasting with the guns and the shooting of the goblins and saving my hide. I've given most of the money to your friends here, but I have... He kind of flips out like this massive cape that has... it's like a patchwork quilt that has... kind of like stars sewn onto it, and there are like mushrooms stuck on there as well, and there's like Goombas and all this other kind of crap. And it constantly billows in the wind. It's constantly moving.
Just straight up Goombas.
Yeah, there's straight up Goombas on the thing. This is a very fancy cape. It's a very precious heirloom, and I was thinking you are a very fashionable person. I think maybe something as fancy as this would suit the likes of you. It's very good, if you would like.
For me, I kind of like give my best fake smile, like.
Yes, don't even mention it.
Thank you, and I just like with 2 fingers, I take the quilt.
I think it did look really good. Gives you a big thumbs up.
Lovely.
Thank you.
My pleasure. You can change out the patterns with whatever you like, but the material itself underneath the patches, and that is where the true heart lies. It is not about what outside that counts, but the inside. You know what I'm saying?
I'm nodding. Yes, of course.
Oh good, I'm glad. He kind of brushes himself off and goes back to polishing like the broken countertop.
I throw the kilt at Bunk.
Tips in his hands and he looks up at you wide eyes and like, for me.
You just put it in the backpack.
Oh yes. And he starts stuffing it into the bag. And you see now as well his bag kind of like floats slightly on his back, while the cape is stuck inside there. And like when he starts jumping around the place, and it starts kind of lifting up a little bit and landing back down and floating up and landing back down. Thank you. I'll keep you safe.
Sounds so suspicious.
Face jumping.
Yeah, you just face jump around the place.
Oh God.
So.
Should we do? I mean, he just kind of points down at Lahurio, who's still conked out on the floor, just sprawled out, and he's like, what? He's not waking up.
I'll drop my burger and run across the counter. I completely forgot. No.
Neither hand Jones will eat the cracked bell's dropped burger.
Nice.
Catch it in air so you don't have to touch it with your hands. Lack of hands.
What?
Catch it in midair so you don't have to try and use your hands for it. You can just catch it in your mouth.
Yeah, she'll just lean down and eat it off the ground.
Okay.
So,
Fair enough.
it's quite the image.
Okay. Wow. So fair.
Next to the dead priest.
Oh my god. Oh, I meant to. I totally forgot to give stats for all the things that you have as well. They've dropped a bunch of items from last time.
Oh, we have things?
Left over
Laser
from
axes.
the bodies, you have this like visor that can be put onto your head, but has these 2 needles either side that will penetrate your temples to put it on. So you have to penetrate your temples, put it on. But it seemed to like fill the blood of these individuals with this red liquid. It seemed to put them into this crazy rage. There's also one of them had dropped a long pole that could be activated and turned into like a red laser axe at the end. And there is also on the priest himself, he has what's it called? He has he basically has a revolver, like this massive revolver, and that has this glowing white orb in the center of it.
I want little bald Elwyn to wear this little angry hat.
What, the visor?
Yeah, that
The needles in her head.
angry hat.
Oh god.
We can see if Cass wants them to wear it later.
Actually, I would like to wear the visor, please.
No. First the tequila, now the visor. No.
Oh, I actually thought the cast came into the chat for a second.
Oh, sick, nice.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. You sounded just like Ev.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Alright, so those are your spoils from that battle. But yeah, going over to Lucario. Oh, yes?
I had a question.
Yeah.
Has the group leveled up?
Yeah,
whilst I was gone?
apologies. I can't believe I totally... Yeah, everyone's level 2 at the moment.
Shit.
Sorry, I totally missed that. You're playing a fighter though, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Sorry,
just-
I can't believe I
I'll
missed
quickly
that.
count. Like, you can
Sure.
count
Okay.
my HP and stuff.
Sure. Okay. When you head over to Lucario, he's conscious, but he's kind of at this stage, he's just kind of in like this catatonic state where he's just kind of mumbling to himself like, I messed up. Everyone got hurt and I messed up. It's my fault. Shh.
I will just hop over the counter with him in my arms and I'll bust out the door. I'll kick the door down.
Oh my god.
Where is he going?
At my shop! No!
I'll just walk off. I haven't told anyone, but I'm gonna go bring it to the inn, and I'm just gonna.
And he won't be back for 15 minutes. I don't know if anyone gets that right.
Is that from your
I
joke
can't
book?
remember what it's from, but I do get it.
You eventually bust into the inn. There's Beery as well, still kind of pouring pints for these 2 skeletons who are always in this bar at this stage. There's also this dwarf Grill, who was mentioned to you before, who can get some automaton hands. He's also sitting in the bar, quite tipsy.
Not that important.
No, not at all. But yeah, you hop him in and bring him up. You're bringing him upstairs, I assume. Is that the idea?
I kick every door in the way.
We can say, Christ, nah, you really have to, nah, mate, jeez, and just every door.
Injured. And I go upstairs.
Okay, brilliant. You can lie him down there. He can rest up.
I
Is there
tuck
any-
him in. I open the window.
Oh.
Leave a little pan on the side of his bed. Dab his forehead. We will be back for you later.
Just keeps kind of nodding.
Sweet. You didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't your fault.
Oh wow. You
can take an inspiration. That's a very sweet gesture.
Bring you back something nice to eat later. Rest easy.
See Luhorio just kind of bring his hand up to the bell on your face and kind of stroke the side of the bell. And he's got wide eyes, but not really saying much, and brings his hand to his chest and rolls up in bed and curls up in like a caterpillar cocoon.
Cute.
Alright, so
Bless him.
while the cracked bell is away, is anyone doing anything in particular, or is there anything you want to do around town at this stage?
Becky's probably helping just clear up a few things
Sure.
in the
Perfect.
shop, just help him tidy up what he
yeah.
can.
Cool.
That's about it, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just wanted to check if there's anything in particular you all want to do. Drip or Nice Runs Jones, is there anything that you're looking at doing, or you're happy enough just eating burgers and washing yourselves?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Can I turn to Fredericks and just say,
Fredericks, you should learn to make these burgers. They're so much better than the cookies.
Oh, they are pretty good. I must admit they're fantastic. I'd have to get recipe from Mario later. Yes, I'll do that. Maybe I'll stay around here and practice while you're all fanoodling around town.
Okay, bye.
All right. Goodbye. I guess. Mario, you have to teach me the recipe for those burgers. Mario's like, no, it's a special recipe. It has been in the family for generations. I want to tell you a single thing. You want to die. Flicks out a knife.
Dear God.
Stumbles back towards you. I'm sorry, I don't think I can. So eventually, we'll say the crack bell makes his way back. And yeah, I know it's kind of open-ended. There's a few places you can go now, I guess. There's there's the Cookie Monster that you've heard about. There is the ring somewhere. There's a few leads that you might have. There's also possibly getting automaton fingers. Yeah, is there anywhere that you all want to head? I'm sorry, that's very open.
I have no clue.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright, okay. How's Audacity, by the way, with the stats, the character sheet? How are you sorted there?
Yeah, just
All good?
I just got accent search. That's
Nice.
all.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, because you're a fighter, there's very little. At this moment as well, while this is all going on, the wind starts to pick up and really starts to howl, and snow really starts coming down. Now, there's been light snowfall this whole time, but as you do look out the glass, the window that's just been shattered, this strong icy wind is blowing heavily from... voice just dropped. Excuse me. Is blowing heavily from the direction of the lake that you had previously come from. And there's this musical calling now coming as the winds are blowing. The winds are also wrapped and intertwined with this wonderful melody, and I'm gonna have to get everyone in the room to make me. I think it is a. Wait, hold up. I'll just double check.
Yeah.
So many books. Aha! Can you all please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so starting with Nice Rans Jones, what did you get?
I got a 9.
A 9. Cool. Drip, what did you get?
I got a 19 with 3, so
You okay? Solid. Can you roll one as well for Elwyn for me, please, Sheris?
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't know what her wisdom.
I think it's
thingy
probably
is,
like a
though.
+3, so you can roll with. It's probably
Okay.
actually a +5 actually.
Oh really? Okay, no, she's fine. She's got a 19.
Cool. The cracked bell. What did you get?
I got a 13.
13. Okay. Audacity. What did you manage to get?
11.
11. Okay. Meki, what did you get?
A 14.
14. Okay. And Hurio's unconscious. And Frederick. Okay, so everyone's actually fine. This melody is very kind of relaxing. Audacity, you feel yourself slipping into some sort of trance for a split second, but you managed to bring yourself to. Actually, wait, I'll roll for Bonk as well. Screw it. Bonk's there. Okay, Bonk fails. So, Bonk and Knives for Hands Jones. Your eyes glaze over completely, becoming pure white, and frost begins to surround your temples, just around your eyes. And you feel this draw towards the lake where you've previously come from. You feel this call and these voices trying to bring you there.
What's happening?
We should go to the lake.
This is
What?
This is not railroading, I swear to God. You made it sound so railroady there when you just said
Wait, but what happened to her eyes? They look kind of sparkly, no?
You can watch as well as the winds, as they pick up around the room, they kind of almost tug on Nice Rance Jones' hair, kind of almost tilting and twisting Nice Rance Jones' face in the direction of the lake, bringing them and calling them forth. You also watch the same with Bonk. The few little hairs that are on Bonk's head also get dragged along, and Bonk kind of drops the burger that they were just eating, and Bonk just wordlessly starts to make their way to the other end of the room, kind of crawls out the window and walks off into the woods.
Yeah, Knives for Hands Jones will follow Bonk.
Alright, perfect. Okay, so Nice Rance Jones heading that way. Both crawl out.
Where are they going? Can we follow them?
I think we should follow them, as long as we're back in time for dinner, because Luhorio will need a meal.
I feel like if there's no dangers going on, this would just be a game of house, like play moms and dads and stuff.
It's playing house, that's all.
Alright. So all of you are heading off in that direction? Oh, yes?
I tried to call for Bonk a few times, but I assume I get an answer.
Bonk, you just see kind of just
Bonk.
keeps bounding off, kind of floating up through the air, kind of skipping off in the directions.
It's such a pretty voice. It's such a pretty little voice. I found your ring. I got your ring.
And they keep bouncing off. And again, in your ears only, Nice Rance Jones, you keep hearing these voices saying, "You want the ring? Come get the ring. You want the ring? Come get the ring."
She can't even wear rings.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I guess go after them.
Okay, everyone scrambles on after them. Okay, cool. So you head down through this woods, kind of making your way. It's not a very far walk. But eventually these winds are picking up more and more. The snow is falling down more heavily. And eventually you find yourself because you have to scramble through the woods and you're kind of going off the path just to keep up with Nice Rance Jones and Bonk alone. But eventually you do catch up with them, but you come to this different part of the lake. And you find yourselves, Luhorio's not here, and I'm actually going to put Bonk a little further up, and I'm also going to put Nice Rance Jones a little further up, and I will explain the map for you as well, Rose, because I know that the internet goes a bit silly when you're trying to watch anything. So eventually you come to this the lake edge, the edge of the lake, and there is this kind of old stone temple covered in ice and snow that juts right out onto the lake, and you can see now the lake that you had been to before is totally covered in this layer of ice, thicker in clumps here and there towards the edges of the lake, but it kind of thins out, and you can still see the water slightly moving below. Parts of the waterfall to the far end are also frozen off in the distance. And there's this hurricane, this whirlwind spinning around the island that you were previously at. Yourself, Nice Friend Jones, and Bonk, you meet up then. There's this golden dragonborn dressed in black robes who has this periscope out, looking out into the eye of the storm. They turn to yourself, Nice Friend Jones, and Bonk, and kind of give you, like, while still looking through the periscope, kind of slap the two of you awake, and you both come back to. And this dragonborn turns to you and just says, "You were called here too, yes?"
Yes, we need to get a ring. Is there a toilet here?
God damn it. You see the dragonborn kind of take the telescope away from their eye and kind of close it shut. No. Why would there be a toilet here?
The last time I found a magic ring, it was in a toilet.
Interesting story. You'll have to tell it to me sometime. You're looking
But
for the ring
that's
too?
kind of all there is to it, really.
I see. So, and he goes back as well, observing the storm, kind of brings his hands behind his back, and the wind kind of catches his cloak. So, you're looking for this ring. You believe you can go in there and get it?
Yeah.
It's like a 6-year-old being taunted. Yeah, I can do that. As this is all kind of swirling around, you see these kind of figures as well under the water of the lake, flittering around, and they kind of glow slightly, this kind of greeny blue hue as they dash just below the surface of the icy surface of the lake itself. The rest of you eventually catch up with everyone else, and you see now this dragonborn kind of makes their way back down the stairs, kind of nods to everyone, and just kind of gives a shrug and a sigh, just like, I've tried my hardest. I cannot, for the life of me, get that ring. I thought this was my chance to finally, this was my final big break. My liege brought me here to the Feylord, to Tidus, and yet I cannot step foot on the ice without being dragged under. Wish you all the best of luck. Yes, I'm no good to you here, Mr. Cole.
If your cause is worthy, maybe I could carry you across.
give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I have no fear of the cold.
You mentioned
17.
a ring. What the
What of the ring?
I believe the ring all of these heroes are searching for this grand treasure is at the center of this island. I believe it belonged to Tidus. I'd heard he was doing a bunch of nasty shenanigans around town, building inventions and the sorts, and I thought I'd pop on by because I heard a rumor that he had stolen the ring from his sister a long time ago when he came into the realm of the Vale and started bringing in all these undead and the like, and took what he wanted, the ring being one of them. But I was scared that I'd have to maybe face a fellow dragon, but it seems he's unconscious by the looks of it. It would have been the perfect opportunity to pluck the ring straight from his pocket, but these sirens are causing me quite the problem. I've taken out quite a few just to keep myself alive, but I'm exhausted. I'm spent. He props himself up against the wall, and kind of he lights his cigar and just starts puffing on it, and this dark black smoke shoots out from his nostrils. He takes out, he kind of opens the palm of his hand and casts like a prestidigitation, where he projects this small, like minor illusion, and he projects this small gold illusion of what looks like himself and this other woman dancing together, and these kids run along, and he closes his hands and kind of gives a bit of a shiver. He says, "Well, are you heading in? You are treasure hunters, right?"
Sirens?
Well, did you not hear their
What
call?
is this?
Well, we heard some music, yes, but it was all the way back in town. How could it be from sirens here?
They go wherever the ring goes, trying to steal it. They can't touch it themselves. It's far too powerful for them. That they seek to protect it and let it die out until there's no more power left in it, and then once that is over, it'll take off back to Jotunheim.
Jotunheim?
Yes.
I'm from Jotunheim.
Ah, man from Jotunheim.
Do I
Do you
From Jotunheim? Huh? I said, oh, you're from Jotunheim? Like, oh, I didn't know that.
I haven't been back in quite a long time. This talk of sirens makes me remember what I dared to say was home on.
Last I was there, I had a run-in with a couple of sirens over by the rivers, the Mimmer's Well. I was just peeping, I was a little curious, and they managed to... He kind of props his leg up, and he has this big-ass metal kind of automaton peg leg. Kind of scoops it over, and he kind of takes a wrench out from his pocket and starts tightening it. Managed to lose this one in the process. Luckily here there's nice cold water below the surface, but the last time they dragged me straight under the solid ice, and I had to rip my leg clean off to get away.
You did that to yourself?
I did what needed to be done, my boy.
And now you would give up?
give me another persuasion check.
Okay. 6.
6. He just looks at you and just says, and a little spark of inspiration kind of lights up in his eyes for a second, and he looks down at the leg and kind of clutches his staff closer to him. You can tell he's quite an old dragonborn, and his scales are kind of flaking away. He was once gold, but he's starting to grey all over. He says, I'm an old man now. I've had my time adventuring, and yes, I think I've come to the end. I've tried hard for a very long time to earn some coin, but it's never enough. Never enough to right my wrongs.
That is something I can understand. But what wrongs could you possibly have made?
You don't need to be listening to an old man like me. I'm sure you're eager to go hop into danger head first and the likes. And give me one more persuasion check, please.
Okie doke. 12.
12. Says that he looks at you as well, tries to make eye contact and kind of look under the bell and things, but he says, I've lost people dear to me, and I want to make things better again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe we could help you. Maybe you needn't come. I see that you are weary. But, and I look around to my companions, or at least I seem to look at them, maybe we could help this old fellow. A man in need, yes. A worthy cause.
Gift?
Helping.
Can I do a quick perception check to see if Bonk and Nias have gone further down? or if they've stayed. Oh no, they
kind of
snapped out of it.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah, they did. Yeah.
Okay, they're not wandering off, are they?
Not really. I don't, unless Nice Round Joan is. Bonk is, and he's just kind of standing there looking at the big open lake, just kind of scratching his bum.
Okay.
Is Nice Round Jones staying up there, or?
Can I wander around a little?
Yeah.
I don't know where this is the lake, but it's all frozen now.
It is, yeah. It's frozen over. You can actually see your little rowing boat that has been kind of pushed over by the tides. It's kind of landed itself here and is slightly encased in ice. Just the base. It seems like if enough of you kind of wedged free, you could get it free from the ice. But give me a survival check, please.
Survival check. That is a 7.
7. Cool. Yeah, the whole surface of the lake is covered in ice, but you can now see a couple of these figures below the water. They're kind of like almost spectral ghosts kind of dashing through the water. They're these green, luminescent creatures with wings that dart through the water below and look at you and drift past.
And what's this building? Is there anything, like, is it just like a little bit of a...
It looks like it might have been some sort of like harbor of sorts at the lake for boats and things and ships to come to. It kind of juts out right over the lake and is suspended with these large stone pillars that prop it up, which then bury themselves down into the depths of the lake below. And it looks like you could have hoisted up boats and things here, and it looks like it could have accommodated for much larger water vehicles and the likes, but it's really run down now at this stage. It looks like it's been here for a very long time, and it's ruins. It's almost in ruins at this stage. So that's essentially it. Just at a first glance, that's what you can pick up.
Are we looking for that ring? Just kind of looking around at everyone like,
Well, I think...
I am.
Oh?
Okay.
Wait, who said that?
Me.
Everyone's hair grew back.
Oh, it did. Oops.
Wait, I don't think Frederick... Did Fredericks come with us?
He would have. Yeah, he would hopped up along behind all of you. Yeah, because he couldn't get the. I rolled to see if he could get persuade Mario to teach him some burger recipes, but he failed miserably. You can see as well at this point.
Those bad people that attacked us and hurt dear Luhurio, they're looking for this ring. And I wager that they will find it given enough time. And if we take it, I think they'll still find it. But we'll be ready for them.
Oh, wow, that's a point you got there.
Seems fair.
I'm gonna just take Eloin's hand and I'm gonna go up the stairs and just have a wee look round.
Sure. Also, at this stage as well, so let's see you dash off around that way to take a look with Nice Round Jones. At this moment as well, the Dragonborn's complexion kind of goes a little darker, and he looks to you, the Crack Bell, and kind of puffs on this big cigarette that he's got, and more smoke kind of billows out from his ears, his nostrils, and his mouth, and he keeps coughing on. It's just a word of warning with whoever possesses the ring. It'll try to change you, break you, make you its own. You will no longer become the wearer. It will wear you. But if you manage to find it, then there's a grand reward. You don't even have to wear the thing. If you manage to bring it to the Craig or the Winter King or whatever his name is, if you bring it to him, I'm sure you'll be greatly rewarded. You don't have to worry about those things. That's what I was planning to do anyway. Continue with my experiments. You ever dabble in necromancy?
What?
Nothing, forget I said it.
I turn to whoever's nearest to me, which is no one really, actually. I run over to Audacity and I like put up my big hand in front of my face and I say, Did I mishear him? Did he say necromancy?
I think he did.
The poppycock! Just pulling your leg, little boy.
I wordlessly just point at him like a fully extended arm, and I just point. Just looking at him.
Just pointing. You don't shame me. You wear a bell on your head. How ridiculous is that?
Bringing people back from the dead.
Would you bring people back from the dead if you could?
I pause. And then I just kind of mutter into my breath, yes, I think I might.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. My little boy. He's gone. I want to bring him back. He'll be fine. There's so much, there's so much... all this taboo around necromancy. It's really not that bad if it's in the right hands. I just want to bring back my family.
I cast the first stone and did so too hastily. I apologize for my ignorance.
Rightfully so. He kind of leans back. Puffing on his cigarette.
I love how much Gabriel develops the NPC's characters the more we talk to them.
Yeah, I'm really... It's like a dance. It's like, okay, so this is them. I had like a rough outline, but now I'm in full steam ahead mode. Alright, so you kind of head down to the lake and take a peek at it. Is there anything in particular you're looking for at the moment? Or...
Just having a bit of a gander and also trying to see if he can see the sirens.
Sure. Yeah, give me an overall perception check then, I guess.
Really?
Oh, really?
Really? Perception is 15.
15? Okay, wonderful. So you can see as well this storm is definitely radiating from the center of this island, and you can catch as well from the wisps of snow and everything around. You can see Titus's body slightly kind of elevated, and there is in his hand there is this. His hand is shut tight, covered in ice, and the ice is slowly growing up his body. And it also kind of catches at his temples as well. His hair is kind of flying all over the place, and there's just winds and ice and everything flying off from the this hand. This is the center, and you can guess at the rings possibly inside it. Looking around as well, there are closest to you, kind of in your projectile. There's a lot of sirens all over the place, but just in your line of sight, you can spot about. Let me see here. You can spot about 3 of them. Zoom around. There's actually not quite that many. There's not as much as you probably would seem. Around this, say, like 100, 200 feet around, there's about 3 of them dashing around over and back, kind of looking at that area. And there's some other larger creature towards the island, but you can't quite make it out. It's darker. It doesn't glow like the other ones, but you can see the faint shadow of something else moving around there.
Okay. He's just kind of squinting his eyes over at the island, and he'll run back to the top of the stairs and just relay that message.
Okay.
Information.
Sure. All right. So you can call over, let them all know. Nice Francis Jones, are you okay? You're kind of just summing up everything at the moment and trying to take it all in.
Did Meki take Eloin back to the stairs?
I guess not. We can leave Eloin there, unless you wanted to. I don't know. Sorry. I'm not.
No, it's okay. It's okay. He's just.
I mean, there's not really much I could do with Eloin right now because Cass isn't actually here.
I'm here.
Should we get in the boat?
Is there tequila in the boat?
I don't.
Okay.
We can go and check.
Okay, let's have a look. Don't tell Maggie.
Okay.
This is so surprisingly good.
It's so accurate.
Alright, so you're kind of rummaging around in the boat at the moment. And as you do, the boat kind of like breaks under the weight as soon as you come over to it, and kind of comes loose from the ice. But just kind of bobs up and down, but you do kind of realize that like it's obviously surrounded in ice in every direction, but the ice is quite thin. If enough weight and not enough movement is put on this ice, it will break. Okay, so you're kind of reciting this over here. Meki lets you all know the kind of current situation. Drip, are you okay as well? What are you up to in all of this?
I want to walk over to the cracked bell.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to poke him. Just no reason. Just want to do it.
Cute.
I want to instigate some kind of relationship here, but I don't really know. Like Drip doesn't really know how to do that, so she's just gonna poke him.
Oh, hello, little Drip.
That immediately like turns Drip off, and she just. But she like hello.
Oh, you walk away while saying hello.
No, I'm not gonna walk away.
Sorry.
I just felt like as if I'm gonna like not try and just and I put it down just hi, okay. Well, why do they call you Drip?
No. You can sense Drip's frustration and discomfort. She just kind of crosses her arms and just kind of taps her foot, but she's not completely sure if he can see all of this body language. I don't know.
I reel back a little bit. You know, like I go up on one foot for a second. Like, oh. I meant no offense. I was just interested in the origins of your name, your
I
story.
can tell you the origins of my name if you tell me why you have a bell on your head.
Looks a little uncomfortable, and he scratches the side of the bell. Well, in short, redemption. I've done some bad things, and I will not take the bell off until I feel that I have made amends for what I've done.
That gives me absolutely nothing. So in return, in short, they call me Drip because I drip a lot. That's literally it. That's all you're getting from me if that's all you're going to give me.
Oh, so you're like a messy eater, is that it?
Oh.
Surprisingly,
Can you see
Drip.
part of me? Can you see my skin? Can you see?
My eyesight's not very good.
Like what if I just shove my forearm like underneath, like at his chest, at his perspective? Can he look down? Like not move his head, but can he just move his...
Am I crying?
Can I just like look underneath? Can I come right up to
All that you
right
see
underneath the
looking
bell and be like,
underneath
hello?
is a crazy chiseled jawline. That's all you see.
Well, I don't care about seeing his face. I just want him to see mine.
I can see you from far away. I mean, you don't... Well, I won't see your face with your hand in my way, but... but I can see you well enough, just not... I can't see every pore of your skin. I can't see you sweat. That's all.
You would notice though that Drip's hand is incredibly moist as it does brush along your skin.
Oh, you are quite you're pretty wet.
As the cracked bell just kind of keeps fumbling over his words, I'm just going to cast like a look to Audacity, and just kind of be like, help me out here, like.
Audacity tries to look like they're not actually listening to the conversation, but they totally are.
It's trying to ignore you.
Oh my god!
I can imagine.
I just kind of like pat his upper arm, kind of like, you know, sympathetically, and be like, look, let's just forget I ever asked.
Why would we forget? I okay. consider it forgotten. And I bang the bell.
At this point as well, Frederick's feeling left out is gonna also hop in. It's like, does anybody want to know why I have eggs on my shoulders?
I do that Pam thing again, and I just kind of like turn to Drip and I say, I swear I don't ever understand a word he's saying.
You get like it's the first sign of emotion from Drip as you get like a small kind of smirk and a laugh on it.
Just a small gasp, and then maybe like a deep throaty sort of
But
kind of echoes in the bell.
I immediately fold back into myself because I don't want to show too much.
Okay. Well, if you're ever curious, I can tell you about the wonderful nature of eggs and everything that they are and their purities and the round. It's one of those talks I'd love to have a conversation with someone about. He's saying this as he's wandering away and sits over by the dragon point. Do you want to know about eggs? And he's just no.
I try to nod at him, like nod along, like I understand. And when he's not looking, I just shrug at Drip, like.
I just lean into the cracked bell and I just say, "It's okay. He just wanted to give us a history on eggs. It's nothing important."
I'll try to ask him about it in future, if I think to. I don't think I've ever really had much of an interest in eggs.
I don't think anybody has.
Quite sad, really.
Oh my goodness. Okay. At this stage, Bonk is also probably going to run back down. He's just kind of like joins the small little group, kind of like hopping from one foot to the other, kind of like shaking as well, kind of rubbing his shoulders like.
What are we doing? I was going to go get the ring, get the money.
I'm just gonna like take a very small step to like just a little further away from Bonk because his presence just makes me uncomfortable. I'm just gonna like kind of sniff in his direction and just show my displeasure with his company. And I know he's probably going to be upset by this, but I guess Drip doesn't really care.
Well, when you do sniff, you do realize he doesn't smell bad. He actually smells really strongly of, like, heavily of perfume, of women's perfume.
Bonk, calm down.
Chill, I'm cool. funny joke. I'm cold.
I give Drip like an apologetic smile.
I just kind of wave it off and I just shrug and like suggest that it's all right.
All the shrugs and grunts. This is like a Kingdom Hearts scene, or like.
The music really makes it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a really mundane like conversation, and then it's just like gospel music.
All right. So eventually, after some conversing and everything else, eventually, because it'll just go on forever, you kind of bring you all roughly to the edge of this lake, looking over. Meki's kind of summarized the scenario as well. You take in now that these winds are picking up. There's a few sirens below. You've got a boat. You've got the island head. I'll actually switch to this map just so you can have a better view. So there's a big old storm. Titus is in the center of the storm. About 100 to 200 feet away. And the entire surface of this lake is frozen. There's a big whirlwind going around him, and there's a bunch of sirens, which I'll actually let you know their location right now. There they are. They're kind of like floating. No, I just moved the entire map. Oh god. There we go. There's about 3 of these sirens dashing around. Is this something that you're interested in pursuing, or do you? I'll leave you actually talk about it between yourselves.
Was there any tequila in the boat?
Oh, give me an investigation check.
Just in case.
Yeah, sure.
I got I got an 11.
11. And will you roll for Elowin as well, Meki?
Yes.
Lovely.
That was a nat 1.
Nat 1. So Elowin's just
Yeah.
kind of there, kind of gives up after a few minutes, like very short attention span. Nice Jones, you're kind of looking around. The boat is pretty much empty, but eventually you do like pull up one of the boards of the boat. It's kind of loose, and you can see there's a little bottle of something. You don't know what it is, but it's really well weathered, covered in like a layer of moss, and also now like frozen over moss and lichen. But it's bottled. There's just a mysterious liquid inside.
Ellen,
Yeah.
I cannot pick things up, and you you can't see where I'm pointing. Here, take my sword.
Okay.
And at the end, at the tip of my sword, there's a bottle. You can pick up the bottle. I don't know if it's tequila though.
Okay.
And she kind of like holds the edge of your blade with her fingertips and kind of follows it down, and then she touches the bottle. It's like,
Oh, okay.
and kind of tries to uncork the thing. Eventually pops the cork open and gives it a sniff. It's like,
Tequila smells weird. I don't know what this is. This is strong smelling. It hurts my nose.
What does it taste like?
give me a persuasion check. It's gonna fuck up Cassie's character.
Oh no.
I got a 6.
6. Everyone kind of looks at it and kind of swirls it around. It doesn't make like a thin noise. It's kind of like a real goopy slush. And it's like,
I don't know if I want any tequila at the moment.
kind of recorks it and puts it back in the packages. It kind of jumps as well as they kind of hear Meki's footsteps approaching from behind. Hides it, puts the board back.
Hello,
Are we going?
we found the boat.
Are we going in that? And he'll point over to the island and the storm and whatever. What are we doing? Are we going through with this?
I can't see that far. Where are you pointing?
He'll go over and grab the Crackbell's hand and just lift his arm in the direction of where the island is, and he's like, that way.
That's cute.
Oh, okay. I mean, I still can't see it, but
The island, the little island we went by, that I said there was Titus on it. He's there. He's floating. That's really creepy,
That
but
man
he's
is-
floating. He's still there.
Is he lying down?
And he's
He's
technically,
horizontal.
but he's floating.
He might be dead. Let me check. And
Wait, don't walk straight there. It's ice. You need to take the boat.
Okay, thank you. I'll try and use my divine sense.
Okay, what's the range on the divine sense?
I don't think it's particularly long. Let me see.
These about 200.
60 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to make a religion check
Okay.
for this one. Or actually, no. You know what? You can use your spellcasting modifier for this one just to see if you can actually extend it.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 6.
Huh. Okay.
The rolls are weak too.
They are. So as you do focus in, it just doesn't reach as long as you want it. You kind of try to get out and get a very broad reach. The only thing you do pick up though is the malice behind these creatures under the water. There's something terrifyingly chaotic about them. Something similar to what's rung in your mind before and drove you almost to the point of insanity. These are filled with something incomprehensible.
There are horrors in the water. We must tread carefully. You do not want to know of what they think, or what they will make you think.
Is it that bad?
It's very bad.
Oh.
I won't let them touch you, or me, or anyone.
He just kind of puts his hand on the Bel's forearm and just smiles like, thank you.
And I do.
That's it. Are we doing this? Are we going?
It's totally up to yourselves. So I don't want to force you in this direction. There are other options you can take as well, but you don't have to go get this ring.
There is a
Well,
mountain pass.
I want to.
Okay. Cool. At this
I make
point...
my way to the boat.
All right, cool. All right, so Adasi, you hop onto the boat. All right, nice. So kind of hopping to the boat, and at this moment as well, the boat kind of cracks again around the edge of the ice. Yeah, kind of hop into the boat, ready to go. Bonk also bounds behind you, kind of floating. And kind of sits in front of you, kind of gets himself comfortable, and kind of pulls out the blanket a little bit and kind of cuddles it up towards his chest because that's all like bare at the moment.
I will get in the boat.
Okay.
I'll hop in the water and start paddling.
Okay. Cool. All right. I'm actually gonna get you to make as it is freezing cold water. Where's my book gone? There it is. Oh no, you can. What's your Constitution modifier? Or your Constitution
16.
score actually? 16.
16.
Damn. Okay. No, you're fine. You are freaking hardy as fuck, so you're fine. Damn, that's awesome. Crash Bell is cool, baby. Crash Bell can just push it along. Yeah, no problem. You have about, just mechanically, you have about 16 minutes in the water before you actually have to start doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you can survive in there. You're a hardy man. Okay, so you start pushing the bell. Is Drip heading into the boat?
Can I swim?
You can. Absolutely. What's your Constitution score?
16.
16 as well. Wow. Yeah, the pair of you are just absolutely fine. Crackbell's pushing the boat, and as you push the boat as well, you kind of break the ice in front of you. All right. So, I'm going to get everyone into the boat here. I'm just going to sort things out. So, Lucurio's in here. Drip is here. Drip. Where did Drip go?
Jade, we're bonding.
There we go. I mustn't have saved it before. So, Drip, you're coming up the back of the boat. And Crackbell also is pushing the back of the boat. So, Crackbell there. I'm going to move everyone now. So, Fredericks. Oh, fuck, Fredericks isn't. Fuck Fredericks isn't there. He's chatting with the other guy trying to speak about eggs. Okay, so boat is out here. I'll be able to move you all as a party now once I get you all set up. So Audacity's in the boat, Bunk's in the boat. Sorry, it's all a bit nasty. This is just this is trying to make it all stormy. If anyone's seeing this, but yeah. And Elwyn, there we go. Okay, so you start powering forwards. And as you do, these sirens do immediately, as you get into the water and start paddling out, these sirens dart in your direction. And I'm going to get everyone to roll initiative, please.
Let's go.
Oh.
Okay, so Nice Friends Jones, what did you get?
I got a natural 20.
Nice!
Woo!
Alright. Drip, what did you get? Excuse me.
I got 9.
9, okay. The Cracked Bell.
Also a natural 20, but I have a minus.
Woo!
Shoo, nice one. Alright. And Audacity?
18.
18, nice. Sweet. And Meki?
13.
13. And would you be able to roll for Elwyn as well?
Yeah, she on the dice she got a 10.
Okay, so we'll go
That's
with
around
12.
12
Yeah, we'll go
ish.
12. Yeah, perfect. And Frederick's in there. Okay. I just rolled for Bonk, and Bonk got a 4. Okay. Okay, so top of the round is Nice Rounds Jones. These things are kind of darting towards everyone. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this for now. The storm, because it's just bleh in the way. That looks so bland without it, but whatever. You know what? I'll put it at the bottom. I'll put you guys underneath it. That makes more sense. Haha. Okay. Nice Franz Jones. What would you like to do?
Can I equip the laser visor?
Yo, shit. Okay. Wait. I need to get my stats for this.
It shoots lasers, right?
No. Hold up. I gotta go into some old archives here of cyberpunk stuff, which is cool. Bear with me. Into the cyberverse, and come on. Sorry, I had a whole list for how. Oh, there we go. Cyberpunk drugs. Nice. So, as you shoot this into your brain, you have advantage on perception checks, and you have a +10 to your initiative. So you're now on 30 initiative. So currently, as you boot this into your head, you fit the visor, poke it into your brain. You do take 1 point of piercing damage as it just nicks your head, and you click the buttons. It's a little cracked, but as you put this on, you see everything in red currently. And you have advantage on your perception checks, but there are these dials that you can turn it up to start injecting more of this stuff into your bloodstream. But it would be an action to do that. We can say just for now, before the thing starts, that you can put the visor on for free.
A drug-addicted character missing a limb? Is this?
Oh my god.
So what does the visor actually do?
Currently, you have 1 dose in your system at the moment from what's inside this visor. And when you take the first dose, you have a +10 to your initiative, and you have advantage on perception checks. As you kind of shoot this into your system, your whole brain becomes wired. Your eyes are immediately bloodshot, and everything kind of slows down slightly as you start to take in everything around you in like... Typically, what do humans see, like frames per second? You're basically double the frames per second that you can take into your brain at one time. So
Okay, I thought it was like a Cyclops weapon.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
I'm like, this doesn't help at all. There's actually, that's all I can actually do then.
Okay, you want to stay on the boat?
I don't have any ranged attacks. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so you shoot this in, and immediately your whole body kind of goes hot as well. You watch as all the veins all over Nice Round Jones go bright red and almost glow slightly, and a little bit of blood begins to trickle down the sides of Nice Round Jones' eyes.
I guess, can I hold an action to stab one of the sirens when they come here?
Yeah, 100%, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Okay, the cracked bell. What would you like to do? We can say to move the boat, it requires you can move the boat half of your movement speed because you're pushing it if you want to.
Okay.
As a movement, but yeah, it's up to yourself what you want to do.
I will do that, and I will hold an action to attack one that comes within range of me.
Okay, so 1, 2. So each one of these squares counts as 10 feet. So as you 1, 2, you can move you 2 squares up. Okay, perfect. All right, so you're holding your action, and you're doing that with a mace, is it, or just?
Yes.
Cool. Lovely.
It's gonna be hard to use in the water, but I'll try and wait until the surface.
Perfect. Audacity. What would you like to do? So the cracked bell is kind of still swimming ahead, pushing this forward. These sirens are coming at you from under the water, so there's like a thin layer of ice above the water at the moment as these sirens are shooting towards the water, but you can still see them. It's just a difficult shot.
Fuck it. I'll raise one of my my 1 foot on like the railing or whatever the fuck.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
Of the boat, and then I'll take aim at the closest siren.
Okay. Perfect.
With my laser gun.
Cool. Give me an attack roll. They kind of have You know what? Just because they're underwater and there's also a layer of ice, I'll just get you to roll with a disadvantage.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh, okay. That's still a 16.
16, nice. That absolutely hits. So you shoot through the ice, blows up, and it makes direct hit with one of these things. So how much damage do you do?
Let me see. The fuck is math? That's 12.
Oh my god. Okay, right.
12 lightning damage.
12 light. Oh, lightning. Huh.
Yeah, because it's a laser gun.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, is it going to do more damage underwater? You know, I'll
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's more. It should be more like. Technically, you shouldn't have had the disadvantage then instead, because there's the ice too. It's fine. Cool. We'll stick with 12 for now. Perfect. So as you kind of shoot the charge into the water, kind of shoots right under it, and it explodes, and you see the whole body of this creature seize up and twitch, and steam now rises from below the surface of the water and actually melts some of the ice around it, and little clumps of this ice fall inwards. And so there's a steaming pool coming up from there, and they kind of stop moving for a second, just trying to resist the pain. Nice. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'll use my action surge.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Okay, nice. We'll say now, because you've broken the surface of the ice, you can just make a straight attack without disadvantage. Or you can make it with it's still awkward. Yeah, make an attack with advantage because it's a laser gun.
Oh, thank God. Okay. That's a 4.
4 altogether, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah.
Which means my gun gets jammed.
Nice. Okay. Can you remind me what the gun jamming does again? Is it just that you can't make another attack next turn, or did I send that?
I think I have to use my next action to fix it.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Cool. It's either action or bonus action. I can't remember. But yeah, so as soon as you kind of go for the second charge, this thing's looking up at you, almost kind of fear in its eyes for a split second, and it just... And there's a few sparks shoot out from the side of the gun, and this whirring just kind of turns into this jamming noise. And now just smoke starts rising from the gun.
Okay.
Alright. Nice. Lovely stuff. So we go now to... one of these sirens, the one that you didn't hit, but we're gonna go to siren number 1, and they have a swim speed of 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they're gonna use their next section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I need to double check stats for this call. Yeah, I'm gonna get. Actually, you know what? It's actually not gonna move that far. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3. There we go. As this thing is moving through the water, it's going to. Can I just choose one person? Oh no, everyone. Cool. As this thing is singing towards you guys, and this melody now begins to move through the air. Vibrate through the air, almost as if it's coming from everywhere at the same time, as the whole body of water seems to absorb all of this sound, and it just resonates up from the ice. I'll get you all to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
So
That doesn't sound good.
you know what this does as well, Sharis. You've played as one of these before. They kind of just reflavored. So Nice Friends Jones, what did you get?
Nice Friends Jones.
That's right. We'll go to Drip. What did Drip get?
I was muted. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, no worries.
I was talking away. I was like, why is Shar saying my name so quietly? I got a 10.
10. Okay. Nice. Okay. And Drip, what did you get?
I got an unnatural 20.
Sweet. Drip is rolling really well.
Yeah.
Audacity. Oh.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, true. Okay. Fair enough. Cracked Bell.
Yeah, I got a 10.
10, okay. And Audacity?
7.
Oh, nice. All right, beautiful. And Meki?
1.
Oh, even better. Oh, you're all fucked. Bonk's okay. Bonk's fine. Actually, you know what? Sorry, for Knife and Jones, because you've actually been under the effect of this previously, you can make this with an advantage. You and Bonk can both do that. Table. He's muted again.
I muted myself again for some reason. Oh, I got a 17.
17, so you're fine. Okay, so, however, oh, I got to roll for Elwyn as well.
Well, Elwyn got rolled her a 15.
Nice.
On the dice.
Okay, perfect.
So she's fine.
Cool. So the Cracked Bell, Audacity, and Meki. You are all charmed by this lovely little siren under the water. And we'll get to that. Oh, it can do a bonus action now, actually. Subsequent. No, after this, actually. Sorry. Okay, so it continues singing, and you are totally captivated by this music. You watch now as Meki's, Audacity's, and the Cracked Bell's eyes turn bright blue, and this kind of misty, this cold mist begins to rise up from their eyes. So you're currently incapacitated, and you ignore songs from other harpies. And if charm the target. Okay, so sorry. So you have to do everything that you can to move towards the harpy. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll leave it for there for now. You're incapacitated, but you have to do everything you can to move towards them as they're drawing you closer to them.
I'm steering the boat.
Yeah, you are. God. All right. So that siren's turn. So now we go to Meki.
Oh God. No. Okay. So I can I attack, or do I have to, or is it because I'm charmed I have to just move towards the siren?
Yeah. So while charmed by the harpy, target is incapacitated. Blah, 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 doesn't avoid. Okay. Okay. Charmed target can also repeat the save at the end. So you regard them as like an ally, the harpy. You're absolutely captivated by them, and yeah, you just have to do everything you can to move towards them.
Okay.
You have to get with
he's gonna stand up on the boat, and he's just gonna squeeze between Audacity and Bonk, and he's kind of making a motion as if he's gonna dive.
Oh my God! Anyone on the boat who isn't charmed can use a reaction to try and stop Meki.
Just doing this because I've got a nat 1, that's all.
Oh yeah, that's great. I'm going to give you an inspiration as well.
Oh yay!
Nice.
Oh yeah, I have an inspiration.
So if no one's reacting, Meki is a 1, a 2, a 3, and give me an acrobatics check.
What is that?
He's his own person.
Yeah.
That's nice for Hans Jones talking.
He got an 11.
Oh, you wanted to get good here, unfortunately, because it's not that thin, the ice. Like, how much you reckon Meki weighs?
Are we talking in like kilos or what measurement?
Pounds is a strange one, but do you know? It's a bit of a strange question, I know. I assume he's not more than like 120. He's not more than 200 pounds. That's a lot, right?
140 pounds is like the average weight
No.
of a 5.
Yeah, no, so you're okay, so
I mean,
unfortunately
like 5'5", and he's quite skinny. So.
yeah, so you dive straight headfirst into the ice. It just kind of cracks as your face hits the side of it. You bludgeon the side of your head, and you do take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
But you do get a re-roll the save because you just got hit. You just got hurt.
Oh, nice. Oh, do I do that now or next turn?
You do it now, and you also do it at the end of your turn, because you re-roll once for the damage that you just took from hitting your head, and you'll also take it at the end of your turn. So.
Oh no.
So what did you get?
It wasn't much better. Oh no.
What did you get?
It was a 4.
Okay, so Meki, you hit the ground, crack onto the floor, and you kind of skid slightly along the floor for a second. And there's this slight little blood smear where your head's just hit the surface of the ice.
Oh, just bum up, head down.
As you come to standing, continuing to move towards the harpy, I'm going to get you to also make an acrobatics check again.
Acrobatics, okay.
Yeah.
I'm rolling so bad, I just got a 10.
Okay, is that enough? You meet it, you beat it. So you stumble, you slip, you kind of do the kind of scrambling to your feet, but eventually stay put. You get your footing, and we can say that's as far as you probably can move at this stage, because these are all 10-foot squares, and there was getting up and everything else. So yeah, we can get you to about there, Mickey, unless you want to use your action as well to keep moving.
No, I'm good, thank you.
All right, cool. And then at the end of your turn, can you re-roll the save again?
It's just going up in increments. I just got a 7.
7? Okay, we're getting there slowly. But you're still kind of misty-eyed, moving towards this harpy under the water. Lovely.
Elwyn's turn. What should I do? Oh wait, no one's answering. Okay, I'll figure it. Okay, don't do that, Meki. Come back. And everyone's gonna kind of hop off on the boat and start tugging your arm, like, I don't like this. Come back, Meki. And they're gonna, they're gonna hit you across. They're gonna slap Meki. It's like kind of a light ginger slap, just like, come on. Like as soon as Meki's just not listening at all. So as Elwyn just kind of slaps you across the face, you can re-roll another wisdom save.
God, okay, let's hope it goes up to like, I don't know, 10. That would be nice. Oh, that was really good actually. A 16.
Okay, so with a across the face, Elwyn's kind of like slapping you lightly the whole time, and then she just slaps you across the face, and you come to. And
nice.
Looks at you like,
are you okay? You're scaring me.
Yeah, it just kind of looks down at the ice. It's like, oh no! I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to shove her back onto the boat. Like, why am I on here? No.
Nice. All right. So we're gonna go then to Drip. It's your turn.
Is there anything that I can do because I'm in water? I was going to use something there, but because they're sirens, I don't know if it's actually going to have much use.
Okay. And so at the moment, you start to see this kind of the similar mist that's been coming down, like out of Meki's eyes and Audacity's eyes. It's now starting to kind of fall like small little waterfalls, misty waterfalls down from below the Crackbell's helmet. In the water as well, if you go underwater, you can get a better view on all of these sirens coming your direction. What do you mean in terms of like while you're in the water? Is there anything you can do?
Like, can I use the water? I was going to see if I could use the water to my advantage, but because they can also use it to their advantage, I don't.
Oh, you're unsure. You can try for sure. Give me a nature check.
Okay. It's a 1.
Okay, well, you don't know anything about these. You've never seen these before.
they exist in the water, but you don't know if they can control it or not. You can try to control it. Is there anything in particular you want to do with the water?
Yeah, I was going to. No, wait, hang on.
You can always try something out.
I was going to try and like send some kind of like force or wave through the water to distance them, but I don't know
Sure.
if that affects the melody. Like I don't know which one is supplying that, or if getting them further away can.
Okay, well the one singing currently is the one to the far left, the one kind of directly to the left of Meki. You can absolutely try to just try to disorientate them. Just give me a roll, give me an Arcana check. Or what do you... Give me a you can use an Arcana check, but use your Wisdom modifier for it.
Okay, cool. And that is 13.
13. Okay, so with that you kind of try to swell the water. Your body is kind of sore and it's hard to get some nice solid movements, and the water doesn't quite want to bend, but you do push it back again, and this pulse wave it shoots off for, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. It goes about 50 foot, but eventually, because they are so far away currently, it kind of just disperses and doesn't quite reach them. But you feel like you could probably get a nice shockwave out of this if you wanted to, but they're just so far away at the moment that it kind of doesn't have enough impact.
Okay, cool.
If you want, you can ready that action as well if they get any closer to push them back, if you'd like.
Yeah, I know. I might ready that action, so just to bludgeon one of them or something with,
Sure.
like in the next shot.
All right, perfect. So going then from Drip, we've got another siren. So the one from the north starts coming down under the ice towards Meki. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right underneath you, Meki, this claw just shoots up. It comes straight through the ice as if the ice didn't even exist, and it tries to grab your ankle. Can you give me either an acrobatics check or an athletics check?
Okay. Okay, I'll do an athletics check. That was a 5.
5. Okay, so your ankle is grabbed and they pull you down, break you through the ice itself, and you're dragged under the water. And
Reaction. Am I able to quickly push Eloin towards the boat before being dragged down, or not really?
Give me an initiative check.
Initiative. Right. That was a 17.
Fortunately, they rolled a 20, so this happens just so fast that you kind of try to go towards him, but you're already under the water before you know it. And Eloin's just kind of there looking down at the pool, like they dragged under. And actually, because that cube broke, all of this ice currently is broken around. I'm going to roll to see which one it lands on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to roll d8 and see which other square breaks.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so these two. So this square is actually broken. So Eloin's fine. Eloin doesn't go under 2. But I'll just make a marker there to let you guys know that space that's broken. Oh, that's a bit too big, that brush. So this space is a hole in it right now. Okay, so you're currently grappled underwater. And that is that thing's turn. So we go then to where this next siren is going to start coming over. And the last siren is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it only gets to here, and it's going to also call out and start singing. So I'll get ones who wouldn't be affected by this. Actually, no. All of you are fine. It's because you've passed now. You're all immune to this. So I'm pretty sure, unless it's a different siren. I just double check. Oh, this harpy song. Oh no, they can all keep singing. Cool. So can I get the Cracked Bell, Elowin, Drip, and Knives for Hands Jones to make me some wisdom saving throws, please.
Aren't we only affected by the same siren? Wasn't that a thing?
Sorry. So anyone who is under the influence... Oh, yeah, sorry, you're under the influence of it. Sorry, I thought that was a tick on my thing. You're fine. You're under the influence of the other siren. You can only be under the influence of one at a time. So it's just Elowin, Drip, and Knives for Hands Jones.
Okay.
So what did you get, Knives for Hands?
I got 4.
Okay, cool. And Drip, what did you get?
13.
13. Okay, so you're fine. And did you roll for Elowin, Shares?
I did. She got a 14.
14. Cool. So Elowin's good. So you watch then as Knives for Hands Jones' eyes also now light up blue. Okay. You can actually, sorry again, because you've been under the influence of one of these as well. You can roll with advantage. Knives for Hands. Sorry.
Oh, I got an 8.
Okay, so still under the influence. Okay, so that's Sarah's turn, and we go to Bonk. Good old Bonk. Bonk is going to see Elowin slapping Neki, and sees that this is their only chance to possibly just try this out while you're under the influence, and Bonk is going to slap Audacity. Can Audacity make me a wisdom saving throw, please? Actually, Bonk. He's gonna bonk Audacity. You can see he thinks about this for quite some time, and then
14.
14, and you wake up to see Bonk just clapping you along the side of the head. And he looks at you very nervously now, like, oh no.
I just immediately, I'm just so bad.
Bonk's gonna skip away, like, oh wait, that's not Bonk. Bonk kind of like trying to act as if nothing happened at all, is gonna dash straight towards one of these things. Floats off onto the ice. He's gonna make a dexterity saving throw and immediately falls on his face because the ice is slippy. Bonk's turn. Beautiful. So at the top of the round, Knives for Hands, it's your turn.
Oh boy, now I'm charmed.
Yes. You're charmed by the right one over here, so you have to move towards them.
But I can't attack them, can I?
No. I don't think so. I think if you're charmed by someone, let me just double check. So you can't attack or harm them. Yeah, you consider them, and they have advantage on social interactions with you. So, unfortunately, you can't.
And I want to move towards them.
Yes, you want to do everything you can to move towards them. Unfortunately, sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll hop out the bowl towards.
As soon as you make contact with the ice, I'm going to get you to make an acrobatics check, please.
Okay. Acrobatics, that's a 16.
16, you're fine. You kind of gracefully land onto the ice and continue walking until you're right above them. And now they just kind of look up at you, and you keep hearing these voices in your head, like, you want the ring, take the ring. I have the ring. Come here. They kind of reach up, one of these hands just kind of comes up through the surface of the ice, reaching up towards you to touch your own hand.
I don't have hands.
You don't. It's very true.
I love how often you so.
The Cracked Bell. You're currently as well under the influence of the other one. Actually, just sorry, at the end of your turn, can you make me a wisdom saving throw for Knives for Hands Jones?
Sorry?
Can you make me another wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, yeah. That's a 10.
10. Unfortunately, you're still under the influence of this thing. Okay.
Just to be clear for a moment.
Yes.
I might be remembering this wrong, but were sirens not like a charisma save?
I just homebrewed harpies. I haven't got. I didn't
never
find
mind.
science.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay. I have to move towards them, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay, I will move towards the one that was singing to me.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Such a beautiful song.
So you kind of swimming now. Are you going under the water? Or are you going over the ice? Or are you just kind of swimming straight ahead, just kind of breaking the ice out of the way?
Is it on top of the ice or beneath?
They're beneath the ice.
I will try and hoist myself up onto the ice and then reach as far as I can close to it and try to start smashing the ice to get at it.
Nice. Okay, so as soon as you get on top of the ice, I'll get you to make an acrobatics check.
Ooh, fun. Okay. That is a 12.
12. So you're fine. You manage to crawl up onto the ice, kind of wet and everything, but you do slip and slide all around the place. You get up onto the ice and you're just breaking the ice, trying to get closer to this creature. So bring you.
I must hear your song more clearly.
You want the ring? I'll give you the ring. Listen to my voice.
What? I don't want a ring.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. 14.
14. And with that, you're like, wait, I want a ring. You snap out of it completely.
A ring? What? Who sings of rings? Your voice is nothing but a siren song. Oh, it's literally a siren song.
I think that's the first time I've actually heard you laughing at your own kind of dumbfoundedness with the crack bell.
Maybe.
Alright. Crack bells go. Now we go to Audacity. So Audacity, you have snapped out of it. What would you like to do?
I'll try to repair my gun.
You know what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think you can do it as a bonus action to repair the gun, but I'm not gonna roll.
Oh shit. Well done.
We'll put it as a bonus action because, yeah. It's
Okay,
terrible shit otherwise.
I'll do, well, what was the, what check do I have to make to, is it intelligence?
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Not my intelligence. Oh. Okay, thank God. It's an 18 minus 1, so 17.
Nice. Okay, so with that, you're really used to this. You've kind of it's like you kind of just give it a shove and like a tweak and uncap a few things, and eventually it's whirring again and ready to shoot something.
Okay. I'll.
So there's one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one of these sirens that's grabbed Meki, dragged them under the water. There's another siren that is kind of calling the cracked bell towards him, and then there's another one trying to grab Nizran's Jones. The one grabbing Meki, you've
the
already
one
heard.
who's going for Nice Vance Jones. I think I got it like clear.
Cool.
A clear shot from here.
Yeah. Oh, cool. You can see the map, can you? What did you get?
That's a 6.
6. So unfortunately, it kind of just shoots right beside them, like smashes the ice beside the thing. It breaks all the ice around it to reveal the creature below, but it totally misses, I'm afraid. So these are all completely shattered. Okay. Would you like to move anywhere? Or are you happy in the boat?
I'm fine here.
Okay. Cool. Right. So it is Meki's turn.
Hello.
So
I'm underwater right now.
Yes, so
okay.
your speed is 0 at the moment. You can use an action to break out of the grapple if you want, but it's up to yourself.
And I can't really use much of my spells underwater.
You can use verbal ones and things if you want, but it does cost 1 minute of your oxygen. What's your Constitution modifier?
It's it's -1.
Okay, I think you can only have like 1 minute of oxygen. If you do cast a spell, after that spell, you'll start going into drowning. I think.
Yeah, I'll use my action to try and break out then.
Okay, cool. So give me either an acrobatics or a strength check. Or, sorry, an athletics check.
Pokey. Oh, yeah. That's a 15.
Unfortunately, got an 18 as they just have you gripped tight. Yeah, I'm sorry. You struggle, try to squirm, but they just have you gripped, and they now begin dragging you underwater.
Oh no. We.
Indeed. Okay. Elwyn's turn. I don't like this. I'm going to cast. What can I cast? Guiding bolt. I guess. So it's about to, natural 20, baby. Heck yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. So guiding bolts. What is that? This is probably their last spell as well. Guiding bolts. Typic 46, so we're gonna do 8d6 to this thing. So, okay. And with that, Elowin, hating the fact that Meki is being drowned, they start to panic. You watch as their eyes begin to glow purple. Purple electricity starts sparking in their hands, and their voice changes for a split second, goes a few octaves deeper as they launch off this spell, casting this incantation. Ooh. And you watch as the siren absolutely bursts into particles, like pink particles, and is no more.
Woo!
Alright. So that's Elwyn, and Elwyn's going to kind of reach out and offer their hand to help you up. Okay, next is this little siren over here. It's going to start moving towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to come up and it's going to try to make a claw attack at you. The correct battle. So that's a natural 20, and it's also a 21 to hit. So I assume they all hit. Sorry. Okay. So it's 2.
Do we still have those 10 temporary hit points? Or?
You do, yeah. 6, 10. Okay, so you take 17 points of slashing damage as they come up with 2 claws and just grab you both right in the gut, like both kind of hit you in your sides and your love handles as they claw you. Okay, they're gonna slash at you, clawing at you. That's its turn, and it's gonna go then to Drip. Oh, as this thing's coming closer, you can use your reaction again. Give me an Arcana check again, using your wisdom for this.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 10.
10, unfortunately, again, isn't quite enough to bash any of these away as it kind of just disperses again in the water. But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see. The one, no, which one am I closer to?
So the 1, 2, 3. We say you can get to the one just by the cracked bell, as it is kind of technically meant to be under the cracked bell right now. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, the other one's kind of too far away. You can get.
Can I try and do the same as the previous move with the one that has the cracked bell?
Yeah, sure. So you're going under the ice, or are you going over the ice?
I think I'll probably go under the ice and come from beneath.
Cool. So this thing is kind of clawing up the cracked bell. You go to launch this attack. Give me, I'm gonna say, because you've been practicing with this, give me a wisdom check, but add your proficiency to it.
That's D20 as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 21.
All right, that's gonna hit. So give me roll me a d6 for damage, and add your wisdom modifier to that.
Okay, 1 second. That's 6.
6, nice. So, right, so you kind of just compress the air, and the air begins to swirl around your hand, and you press it right into the chest of this thing as it just launches back about 10 feet away through the water. Its claws coming out from the sides of the cracked bell, and it kind of just tumbles through the water, its wings getting tangled and tripping over itself. And nice. Perfect. So just kind of launches backwards. And now it just looks to you, hissing, and its eyes glowing bright. Nice. Right, so now it is this one's turn. It's going to try to grapple yourself. Nice rounds, Jones. And it's going to... Well, can you give me an acrobatics saving throw, please? Or,
Sure.
yeah, I assume you're better at that than athletics.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I got a 12.
12. They got a 6, so
Oh, nice.
you managed to just dodge completely out of the way. That's their action. And it's going to be their turn. Bonk is going to turn back to yourself. Or what's Bonk going to do? What would Bonk do? I think Bonk feels like they've done their best. They tried to... The things are sorted now. They're going to just hop back into the boat. And they're going to throw a rock at the harpy. They're just going to pull a rock out of the bag and try to throw it at the harpy. That's going to hit. Do a d4 damage. Harpy with a rock.
Go away! We don't want you here.
That's all he can do. It does clock at the side of the head, but it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Top of the round. Nice rounds, Jones. It's your turn.
I'm still charmed, right?
You know what? Because it got hit at the side of the head, give me another wisdom saving throw to see if it broke its song.
I got a 15.
15? Yeah, you're out of it. You're snapped out of it. As
Oh,
it kind of
finally.
stops singing for a second, it gives you that second to break out of it. It's your turn.
Okay, can I stab it now?
Absolutely.
And I got 17 to hit.
That absolutely hits. As you just stab down at this thing, is totally disorientated for a second.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a key point and flurry of blows it.
Go for it. Yeah. Go wild.
Ooh. Okay, that is a 6 and an 18 to hit.
6 doesn't hit, but 18 does.
Yeah. That's another 6 points of damage.
Sweet. Okay. So you're just kind of just jabbing in the water. This thing's trying to dodge and dash around the place, squirming around, but you keep jabbing it again and again, and more blood starts to fill in. Starts to pool up in the water now. All right.
Does it have red blood?
It does have red blood.
Nice.
And it does begin to freeze immediately around the edges of this ice pool.
Oh, weird.
Okay. That is your move. We're going down to the correct bell.
Okay. Drip, are you taken in by its song too?
What did you say?
Have you two been taken in by its song? I say as I raise my maul.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna try to hit Drip with it.
That's funny.
And I'm gonna try and smash at the siren. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll totally do that.
Alright. Give me an attack roll. Can you imagine the fear in Drip's eyes? The shadow kind of comes over their
Pretty
face.
much, yeah.
Woo! 18.
18 hits, absolutely. So you crack down to the side of this thing's head. It's already kind of disorientated, spinning around the water.
That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Okay. Again, blood kind of just pools out from the side of its head as you just cleave off. You hear a crack as it does break into the head. They have this kind of spectral, ghostly appearance, but they're pretty solid.
Sorry, what?
You told me. Does the crack bell want to do anything else?
I don't know if I can, but I will try to. I can do nothing else.
Okay.
Oh wait, if Meki's still stuck in the water.
Yes, but they're currently no longer grappled.
Okay. Oh shit! I'm going to run away and I'm going to dive into the water after Meki. And hopefully, like when you're swimming really hard,
Yeah.
you can kind of keep like the water out of things, I'm hoping that the bell will stay full of oxygen while.
So like
little air bubble underneath.
Yo, give me an athletics check.
Oh yeah, okay. That's a 12.
12. Okay, so like a missile, this thing that you're gonna dash away, a bit of ice breaks from under your foot, and it kind of flicks in the eyes of the siren that tries to grab at you, and it misses you completely. You dash on, dive straight in, grab Meki in your arm, and kind of start paddling up to the surface. But so currently the pair of you are in the water. The water just kind of hasn't come up under it yet. You've just moved so quickly and come up from the top, and it kind of just drips over the side of the bell.
Excellent.
Nice.
Audacity, we're back to you.
Okay. I'll just keep doing my thing. Fighters don't really have a lot of variety.
soon, gunslinger.
Yeah, I'll take aim at the one on the right.
All right, go for it. Give me an attack roll.
That's not a lot. That's 15 to hit.
15 hits. That's enough.
Ooh,
How much damage do you do?
a lot.
Oh god.
14. Lightning
14.
damage.
Holy shit. So this one just goes like
It does
shoots.
3d6.
Yeah, it's a nice gun. So this just shoots right into this creature's chest and blows this massive hole, burns a hole into this thing's chest, and you watch as the spectral kind of glow it's been emanating the whole time starts to flicker like a light going out, and eventually it just turns dull, and you now see this hideous figure below. Like its skin is peeling, it has eyes all over its body. It's got these wings that are spread out as well, that are no longer feathered, but they are made of tongues. And along the tops of each one of these, at the end of each one of these tongues, there's an eyeball. They have 3 tongues that come out of their own mouth, but they're tentacles. Their own eyes in their head are hollowed out, but there are like 5 or 6 other eyes on their forehead. And they begin hissing and reeling back.
I just go, ew.
Nice. You happy where you are?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so we go to Meki in the water. Everyone helping you up.
Are we not? Have we broken the surface?
You have broken the surface, yeah. You're kind of just bobbing up outside the water now.
Okay,
everyone's
he's just kind of coughing and spluttering and just gripping onto the bell with dear life, just shivering so like. Thank you. He's gonna look around and do I have a clear shot on the one on the left? I know Drip is like right in the middle, but
you would, because they're all kind of suspended in different positions. You could get a shot on them for sure. Yeah, you just have to dip your head underwater for a second, but you could fire. Give you a little bit of brain freeze, but you're okay.
Would I mean, like fire spells wouldn't work underwater though, would they? Like they wouldn't hit.
That's a good question. Would magic fire work? Do you know that, David? Do you know if magic fire works underwater?
I think it depends on the ruling, but regardless, it's still like an explosive force, so I think it would still hurt.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
And you could say you know what? Just for the sake, because this thing also leapt out of the water to try to claw at the crack bell. It is currently up from the water. You could shoot it across from the surface of the ice. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'd like to use Firebolt.
Go for it.
On the left siren.
Nice. Maybe a spell attack.
That was one sec. What do I add to that again?
So it's your sorcerer, so it's your charisma modifier plus your proficiency, which I think is +2.
Oh, it's okay. So that's +5. So that's 17.
That absolutely hits. As it scorches, hits the side of their eye, burns half their face, and give me the damage, please.
Will do, sir. Okay, that's a 15 damage.
What? Is that even possible?
Yeah,
Right.
it's 2d10 for Firebolt.
You calling Charis a liar, dude?
Not at all. I'm glad. I'm just like, holy shit, this is scary ass sorcerer. I love it. So yeah, this thing you watch as their whole face again. The same thing happens where the shimmering aura around them begins to fade, and now you just see this abomination with tongues for wings. Half their face is melting away and concaving inside itself, and this black mist is starting to rise out from it. Eyes all over their body. They're just wailing and screaming.
I'm sorry, did you say tongues for wings?
Yeah, instead of feathers, there's tongues. And at the end of each tongue, there's an eyeball.
So I realized this whole time I actually wasn't rolling for wild magic. But does that only happen for... It doesn't happen for cantrips, does it?
No, it happens for first level spells. Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine.
And I think it's only if you roll a 1, and the only way you can give me the power to make you roll on that table is if you use... Basically, there's an ability you can get. If you want to re-roll a spell, you can basically get advantage on an attack, or you can get it like inspiration on an attack. But if you spend that, you then kind of basically pass the baton to me, the chaos the baton to me, and then what I can do, if you've spent that coin and you've given it to me, I can make you roll on the table whenever you cast a spell.
Okay. I'll just give you the bell. Just tell me whenever I need to roll for it.
Sure, yeah. And so it's whenever you cast a first level spell or higher.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Ellen's I'm out of magic, so I'm just gonna get out the water, help Meki up out of the water, and that's gonna be Ellen's turn. Oh, you know what? No, they have guiding bolt, so they're gonna fire that guiding bolt actually over towards this creature. That's what they're gonna do. But they rolled a 4, so that's plus even with 5 that does not hit. So that is Ellen's turn. Okay. That thing is going to make its move. Oh, wait, it's already moved, I think. Yeah, it has. So, bouncing around, all the numbers. This one in the ground, in the water, is going to try to attack you, Nice Rance Jones. This big claw attack. So that's a 21 a hit and a 9 to hit.
The 9 doesn't hit. What was the other one? 21. That
21.
hits.
Okay, so that is 7 slashing damage from one of these claws that cut across your chest.
Good thing I ate that burger.
Magic burgers. That's its turn. That's all. Now it's going to just start clawing its way out of the ice onto the surface, and you see now it start to grow little limbs from the side of its body as it comes out from the ice, and the wings begin to retract. And its hands start to turn into paws, and its back legs also start to turn into paws. And its head's just kind of like twitching and clicking around the place. Does this turn back to the top of the round? Oh, and Bonk gets to do something. Bonk's like, "There's stay in the water, stay in the water!" Throws another rock. That's an 18 to hit. Nice on Bonk. And that's, wow, 5 damage. Max damage from Bonk. As he cracks this thing right in the side of the head, it kind of falls over and starts scampering around the place, trying to scramble to its feet. Nice Rance Jones, it's your turn.
Paper.
Sorry. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired. I'm like
no
totally
worries.
facing.
That's totally fine. We can wrap it up after this.
Wow. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just like, it's like 9 o'clock now. I'm just kind of. I'm sorry. I heard you saying it to me. I was like, "That's me."
Who am
I? Okay. Can I stab at the at this siren again?
Go.
Oh, that's only 9 to hit.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
Actually, no, it's on the ground at the moment. With Bonk hitting it on the side of the head, it is currently prone on the ground. So you can make an extra attack. You can roll advantage.
Oh, nice. Okay, I did. That's 22.
Absolutely. That is.
Cool. That is 6 points of damage again.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, nice. Can I just stab it right through the chest?
So
I get stuck on the sword a little and have to like kind of shake.
So the whole body,
off, like,
the whole body, like
yeah, I just stab it too hard.
Sweet. So as soon as you stab it into the body and it dies, you're then just kind of jiggling the sword, trying to get it out of its chest, and it's just it's really hideous. Like all the little tongues just jiggling around the place, and it is dead. All right, the cracked bell. It's your turn.
Is that other siren above the water at the minute?
It is. Yeah. Just kind of bob. It's above the surface of the water.
As I climb out, then, I'm going to say, "So you like music, do you?"
Oh no.
I will sing you the sweet song of death, and I cast Toll the Dead.
Sick! Nice! It rolled a nat 1.
Oh, excellent. And is it, it's already damaged, is it?
It is very badly damaged, yeah.
Excellent. That's 9 points of necrotic damage.
How would you like this to go down, my friend?
Oh yeah.
I would like for its head to explode.
So with that, the toll of bells fills the entire place. You watch as all the ice around this thing begins to crack, and with every bell toll, all the ice of this lake cracks more and more, and eventually the ring just becomes uncontrollable. Its head starts to shake back and forth, and it pops.
Nice.
There you go. Nice. And with that, everything goes silent. The storm continues raging on at the center of the lake. Titus's body kind of rising up now about 15 foot up from the center of this island. More of this ice is getting thicker and thicker. Snow is falling heavier and heavier. And how are people doing? What's everyone's energy levels like? Do you want to wrap it up for this week?
Wrap it up for this one, please?
100%, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I was like
No, not at all.
phasing out
I
there.
was dying.
Yeah, I think I'm not a big fan of combat. I think it can be slow. I'm a big roleplay man. But perfect, brilliant. Thank you for everyone who's been watching the stream, and we'll be back next Tuesday for more sick ass Evil Bottoms adventures. See what happens. Will they be able to get the ring? Will they all die? Who knows? Find out.
Yeah. Next episode.
Next time on the Evil Bottoms. Okay.
Kinda freaky.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. You would notice that Bubbles like does like a thing where like the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards like a, and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking, like, really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I was just gonna look at her. I was like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man? A girl like, oh, it's okay. She wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth, and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate like, I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah,
Fine,
that's true.
okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Like, go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because Nagacinta's in bits on the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Bye.